sir कहले कि sir contract acceptance ଆଉ कोन कोन notes already देई देइचंती पिलांको
हाँ contract acceptance एटा दे दिया
शेयर कर दीजिए
तो पिला को बते दउचंती से शेयर करचंती ओके नो इश्यूज आपण माने notes पाई गले गला then after that I don't have any घरे गीत बाजिला आमे सुनिले समस्ते वेरी गुड श्रेया घोषाल बोधे गाउची okay so in the last class we had a discussion up till what till this point that is your I think npd process ta mo पढ़ी देथिली ना पढ़ी नथिली I think पढ़ी किने सरी दी NPT is a process and that includes 6 different steps and each step has its own viability जदि आपण न्यू प्रोडक्ट डेवलपमेंट करूचंती ताले जो आपण स्टेप्स रहिला जेमति कि जनरेशन ऑफ आइडियाज हो स्क्रीनिंग एनालिसिस हो कांसेप्ट टेस्टिंग हो business analysis product development test making लिखाई छी but that is marketing टिके typological error अछि त आपण लिखिबे देले test marketing लिखिबे and commercialization so these are certain points which is called as the steps of the
7टा पॉइंट है
COVID vaccine. It was a completely new product because COVID is a new virus which is hit to the world in the year of 2020. जेहेतु एटा गोटे completely new virus थिला and to how to fight against that there is no medicine was being created in a so fast time period or within a very stipulated time period. That's why जेतले आपण medicine न create करि परिबे vaccination is the next alternative. So लोकंको vaccine करा जाऊ so that तांकर immunity power बढ़िबो and they could through that immunity they could fight against this particular dangerous virus. So सेटा हला कोन ना proactive product. Reactive कहिले जेमति कि आपन को ज्वर होची and you will initially have like 500 paracetamol 500 but आपन को ज्वर भलो होनी that means your body process is acclimatized with the 500 paracetamol. Now you need a new version of that so then people will having 650 जहाको 650 रे भी ज्वर छाडुनी तापर डॉक्टर कोन करची ताको 1000 दोची so that means what dosage changes होची primary product is same rochi so that was accurately exactly talk about the reactive product gotero reaction re nuwa product theory hochi gotero unacceptance re nuwa product theory hochi and for the both the product the steps are very similar fine okay so as I have told you mo chhadi de apanଙ୍କର offline ରେ ଆମେ ପଢିବା packaging branding labeling there are 3 things that we will study in your offline class so today we will move forward to pricing jemti ki 4 piece concept ko asantu when in the first or second class we had a discussion about what is 4p concept and in that time period I told you 4p's are the major tools of any marketing mix so major tools kon pai na because these 4p's and clearly decide whether the product is being accepted in the market what kind of product is accepted in market what kind of pricing concept should be allowed in the market what kind of skills promotion communication should be made to attract the customers and how to reach to the customer with the delivery system so ei jo charta p bhitru first p that was product that was over for us only gote portion mo chadli for the offline class now we will came to the second p that is price mix or pricing now what is price I always give an example whenever there is a class I always give an example that if someone will ask you like Mr. X and he will ask you and instantly say that why you required 100 rupees? तो निजे चाकरी करछु तो पर कोन 100 टंका नहीं तू मते मागुछु 100 टंका. So 100 टंका it's a very nominal amount. It's a very nominal amount. एमिति भी हमें 100 टंका खर्च करछु. But whenever someone will ask us कि तू 100 टंका देथा तो so हमें instantly एटा human behavior हिसाब रे अपन नियंतु instantly हमें ताको बचाउछु अरे why you required 100 rupees? You don't have 100 rupees. अरे तू चाकरी करछु तो पर 100 टंका नहीं. But same time if you have a pen which is worth rupees 200 and it is there in your pocket and your colleague is asking कि ठीक है पेन टा आपण देथान तो मु लेखुची आपण फेरीबी आपण पेन देले से लेखिला but unfortunately unknowingly पेन टा मिस हे गला या तो फिर से फेरी परलानी या तो फिर के उठे कि नहीं गला आपण जानि परलेनी but you are not asking why you are asking asking for the pen which is worth rupees 200 rupees आपण पचारचोंदी कि ना. The liquefied cash and the cash which is converted to product ता भीतर गोटे basic difference होची price. बुझी होची जेतले when am I audible?
Yes ma'am. Yes ma'am.
Okay. So that was the difference. जेतले गोटे product किनुचु
हम
आमे
क्या आउटर
product
कहबे सर
you know
क्या आउटर
simple thing is when someone will ask 100 rupees or something like that is a very nominal amount. You will ask him, so kon pain darkar. But if a product which is a pen which is worth rupees 120 rupees or 130 rupees, when someone will ask you ki mate pen ta tike diyantu mu lekhibi, you will happily give that pen to someone and se lekhuchi maybe unfortunately sera miss he jauchi ye hochi हेले भी आपण विशेष किछि रिएक्ट करू नहंती आपण कहते से ओके जदी हजी गला तले विल लुक फॉरवर्ड या तो फिर टिके मन दुख करचंती अरे कहउचन तापर कहउचन अरे 100 रुपीस रो पेंटा थिला हजी एछि. That was the difference. So when we are talking about liquefied cash माने आपण हाथ रे जो कैश धरुचंती when someone will ask you about that cash people will hide because liquefied cash carries a large amount of uncertainty with it. But आमे जतले कोनोसी liquefied cash को कोनोसी product रे convert करूछु by buying that product, so it's that time रे कोन होची से जो uncertainty या तो फिर risk ता decrease करी जाउची. Fine. So price is a concept. When we pay for the product, we want to have a highest satisfaction out of that product. आमे केते भी टंका से product रे खर्च करछु that doesn't matter. But when we buy the product, any services you opt, when we are making an investment towards the product or services, we want highest economic value in terms of exchange, in terms of value of satisfaction. That is what pricing. सेटा हमें 3 टंकिया पेन किनुछु जदि पेन ता न चलछु जेती पार्टी करछु 10 टंकिया पेन किनिले न चलले सेती पार्टी करछु 20 टंकिया पेन किनि जदि न चलुची परीक्षा हल्ले सेती पार्टी करछु. बट 3 10 आ 20 भीतर पैसा डिफरेंस रहउची बट आमे जेतु वैल्यू तादरु पाउनु satisfaction पाउनु so we will have a similar kind of feedback towards the product. So what pricing is all about? Price of a product is its value expressed in terms of money which the consumer are expected to pay. From the seller point of view, it returns on the exchange and in economic terms, it is the value of satisfaction. तो जति तीन प्रकार view हमें नोचु in the view of the customer, the product is something what value expressed. So what I am paying, consumer always expected that मु जति 3 टंका भी दउ देकी पेन किनुची तले मते complete satisfaction दरकार, complete consumption दरकार से product रो. Seller point of view re it is an exchange of product or commodity exchange re I'll get some amount of money, and economic terms re it was called value of satisfaction. So if I am not satisfied with my product or whatever product I am buying from the from the market or from the direct manufacturer, if I am not satisfied, then I will never ever came again to buy the product. So that is what the power of pricing. Now, what is the importance of pricing? The key importance here that all the activity what company is doing that influence its profit and loss. and price has to be identified in such a manner so that the company will have a profit out of that product or out of that product pricing. So product pricing re company or company re importance hela kono, company always wants to take some profit out of the product through the pricing concept. And if the price is adjustable pricing, or if the pricing is having elasticity, then sometimes in the demand and supply proportionate, the manufacturer or seller try to enhance the price, try to reduce the price, make some discounts, make some allowances, make some coupons, offers. So to attract the customer, आपण price ର elasticity टाକୁ भी use କରିପାରିବେ. Elasticity means आपण कमेई पारुचंती, आपण बढ़ेई पारुचंती, आपण discounts देई पारुचंती, offers देई पारुचंती, coupons allow करि पारुचंती. So in that way price ର flexibility टाକୁ आपण use करि पारुचंती. So you could able to use the flexibility of pricing according to the requirement of the market. Now came to the objective of pricing. What is the basic objective of pricing? So pricing ro objective hela to increase the profit, to enhance the market share, to make a stabilization in pricing. Price sometimes it is called recovery of the cost, penetration objective, and to maintain a proper product image. First ko asantu, to increase the profit. Now coming to one basic thing, whenever some manufacturer wants to create a company, जदि गोटे मैन्युफैक्चरर गोटे मैन्युफैक्चरिंग यूनिट बनाउछि, गोटे कंपनी तैयारी करछि, व्हाट इज द बेसिक ऑब्जेक्टिव ऑफ क्रिएटिंग अ कंपनी और अ मैन्युफैक्चरिंग यूनिट? फर्स्ट वन प्रॉफिट, सेकंड वन वेल्थ, थर्ड वन सस्टेनेबिलिटी, फोर्थ वन ब्रांड इमेज. करेक्ट? जदि आपण कोनोसी कंपनी बनाउछंती या तो फिर मैन्युफैक्चर करूछंती किछि जिंस, आपनकर प्राइम ऑब्जेक्टिव कोन रहबा? आपण काहे कि गोटे मैन्युफैक्चरेशन करूछंती टू अर्न प्रॉफिट, टू मेक प्रॉफिट फ्रॉम द मार्केट निहाती. सेकंड हला कोन ना sustainability. Sustainability means what? While you are entering to the market, you are selling the product and services, you will see lots of fluctuation in terms of competition, in terms of price war, in terms of demand and supply. So सबुथरे आपण lots of fluctuations देखिबे. And if that fluctuation makes your company affected, then sometimes company was become sick and lost its identity in the market. So semidia company sustainable nuhe. Sustainable company kiye? Sustainable company those company who could able to face the price war, who could able to face the highest competition in the market, who could able to face all kind of pro and cons of the market and still survive. Similarly, sustainable. And with the sustainability, sometimes brand image and brand creation can be made. Wealth and brand will be created through the profit and sustainability. Ame kochu. Fine, got it? So जदि गोटे कंपनी पाखरे sustainability nahi, profit nahi, so then might be lack of profit आपण कहि परंतु या तो फिर lack of sustainability कहि परंतु. Any reason the company will become this sick or become, sometimes it was sick and company was closed down. आपण sustain करि परिबेनी, आपण निजे को brand भरिया create brand creation हे परिबनी, and long run re apana survive kari paribeni. Fine. So for that, it is very much required that your organization should have a profiting organization. Nale agoku au kichi nahi. So the pricing concept of first and foremost objective is to make profit. Sorry, make profit. So common objective of the product is to make profit, and the company wants to fix the price with an aim to earning certain percentage of profit. तामाने कोन जेतले आपण cost of the price decide करिवे. Fine. Total cost रे कोन कोन आसुची आपण माने तो फाइनेंशियल अकाउंटिंग पढी चंदी, कौन आसुची टोटल कॉस्ट रे गोटे प्रोडक्ट रो ता पढिथिबे निहाती अरे पिला मने नो आंसर ता पढी नांती टोटल
Fixed
कॉस्ट
cost,
labor cost, direct expenses.
total cost है तो labor cost रहेगा
fixed cost, variable cost.
सुबुनी जणे किए कहतु जानि परिबा
Madam, fixed cost, variable cost.
very good fixed cost and variable cost in a product which are fixed cost and what is variable cost which are variable cost
The
गोटे प्रोडक्ट जेतले मैन्युफैक्चरेशन होची तार फिक्स्ड कॉस्ट कोटा वेरिएबल कॉस्ट कोटा
मैडम सेटा द मटेरियल नो सर्विस टा होची वेरिएबल
Madam, fixed cost, rent, interest, that is fixed cost.
अच्छा a variable
Variable, that is material, raw material cost,
and
manpower.
debtors, stock.
very good सुनंतु very simple fixed cost कोटा जोटा कि हमें लॉन्ग रन रे जो कॉस्ट टाको यूज करछु जेमति कि
Land,
बाइंग
building,
इक्विपमेंट्स लैंड इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर एगुडा हला फिक्स्ड कॉस्ट जो गुडा हमर बहुत सिंपल सुनंतु बहुत पिला कहउछन अकाउंटिंग हमें टिके माने टिके प्रॉब्लम होची सिंपल जिंस हला कोन ना फिक्स्ड कॉस्ट हला आपनकर कोन जोटा वेरी हबनी अबे वेरी हबनी कोन आपन घरे नै जानतु आपन कोन घरटा चेंज कर दोचन इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर चेंज कर दोचन इक्विपमेंट्स चेंज कर दोचन करू नांदी सो जोटा चेंज होनी इन अ कांस्टेंट बेसिस दैट वाज फिक्स्ड सो इन अ कंपनी आल्सो infrastructure manufacturing infrastructure equipment machinery innovation एगुडा सब आपन फिक्स्ड कॉस्ट आसीबो वेरिएबल कॉस्ट कोन आसीबो वेज सैलरी आपनकर रॉ मटेरियल्स raw materials time to time change होची आपनकर ट्रांसपोर्टेशन कॉस्ट even in the suppliers जो माने सप्लाई करछन रॉ मटेरियल एगुडा सब आपन वेरिएबल कॉस्ट आसीबो जोटा कि टाइम टू टाइम वेरी करछि डिपेंडिंग ऑन लाइक ट्रांसपोर्टेशन कॉस्ट if the petrol diesel price increases then transportation cost बढ़ी जाउछि जदि लेबर चार्जेस बढ़ुछि ट्रांसपोर्टेशन कॉस्ट बढ़ी जाउछि in case लेबर चार्जेस कमुछि ट्रांसपोर्टेशन कॉस्ट कमी जाउछि in case जीएसटी आपन को रॉ मटेरियल ऊपर जदि डिक्रीज हे जाउछि देन अपन ट्रांसपोर्टेशन कॉस्ट कमी जाउछि got it so that was called variable cost now the total cost एठी बितला मैं कहूछु pricing रे what is the profit how to earn profit then you have to make cost plus pricing concept that means what अपन को total cost जहा ता ऊपर pricing करिवे ता माने कोन total cost plus the benefit to the manufacturer profit to the wholesaler profit to the retailer एतिको छाडिला परे आपण ता ऊपर pricing decide करिवे which is called MRP and as for the rule of the government as for the government from amendment you a seller cannot sell the product above the MRP so MRP रे कोन रहउची ना cost plus pricing रहउची जदि आपण प्रॉफिट अर्न करियो चाहउचंदी आपण को टोटल कॉस्ट प्लस profit to the manufacturer profit to the wholesaler sometimes intermediations profit to the retailer ऊपर आपण MRP decide करिवे then market share objective here it is says that maximum company fix the price to capture new market and so as to increase the number of customers so आपण जदि आपण कोटे established company you are established company and you see and you identify that similar kind of product other companies are now selling similar kind of product fine what you are producing now what happened you have to attract the customer you have to capture the new market by compromising the pricing concept of your product सेतले कोन करिवे ना आपण कंपटीशन को अवॉइड करिया पई कि you will offer some coupons some added attractions some discounts some basic offers so that the new customers जो मन की मार्केट रे आपण को पई कि नुआ तो से ताको आपण कोन करबे अट्रैक्ट करिवे और you have to capture the new market in terms of new customers जेते बेले आपण देखुचंती आपणकर कंपटीशन वाज वेरी हाई very high, and similar kind of product is being produced by so many different companies who are might be branded or might be not branded, but you are existing company in the market, so that you have to somehow, because you are already in a growth stage, ବୁଝିହଉଛି PLC ର ଯଦି introduction stage ହେବ, price ରେ compromise କରିବା, it's a very hard task for the company, because in the introduction stage you are not expecting a huge amount of profit. It's a very minimum profit game. But the company, if sustain in the market, ଯଦି ଆପଣଙ୍କ कंपनी मार्केट रे सस्टेन करिछि, ताहले आपण कोन करिवे ना, ए जो हाई रेंज ऑफ कंपटीशन को अवॉइड करिया पई, यू एंटर द मार्केट अलोंग विथ दिस पर्टिकुलर offer, coupons, discounts, etc things. So your market share objective somehow fulfill with the compromise with the price. Then to stabilize the price, stabilization kono na, it is a huge competitive market and you want to become the market leader. Now what is your pricing objective? Well, you are seeing a oligopoly market. Oligopoly mane kono, mane huge amount of seller and huge amount of buyers. Buyer jette adhika, seller tanka comparison re bi sei hisab re in a particular proportionate hisab re bahut adhika. Now in this particular scenario, what the company manager has to do, or what the company has to do to sustain in the market, you have to jump to the price war. Because যদি বহুত high competition, তাহলে price war haba, and fluctuation in price you can see. So in that time period, you have to adopt a simple pricing method which can attract the customer. With this particular pricing method is called slow down the price, decrease the price in comparison to your competitor, and attract the people and make a stabilization in price. Then the recovery cost. Recovery cost केतेबेले आसुची, recovery आसुची जेतेले product ता reject होउची market रे. Fine. So it was you can say rejected or not. Sometimes it was decline stage, initial decline stage, where people are say that the product was outdated and people do not want to acquire that product, buy that product. Now what happened? आपण कौन करिवे सेमती रे, जेतेबेले प्राइसिंग और आपण प्रोडक्ट मार्केट रे अछि, बट लोक ताकू किनिबाकू चाहुनांती. So simply first you have to stop the manufacturation and making some very attractive compromise with the price to at least recover your expenditures. आपनकर जो initial fixed or variable cost थिला ना, total cost आपण सेतिकी recover करिवे, आपण profit एठी recover करि परिबे नाही. So it was called recovery cost, where maximum company, when it was being rejected by the people, company kon karuchi na manufacturing stop kari douchi, as it was the format of the decline stage for the product. Apan manufacturing close down karibe, close kala pore kon karibe, recover karibe cost. Kemti cost recover karibe? Profit katha pura bhuli jibe. Whatever your total cost, sei hisab re apana price taku either compromise करिवे, या तो फिर free offers, gift, coupons देकिना आपण only recover करिवे आपनकर expenditure what you made towards creating the product. Then penetration objective. चल जान तो एठी कि हमरो PLC को जिबा. PLC रो first stage introduction. Introduction stage रे हमें product को penetrate करछु towards the market. Now, while the product was entering towards the market, what should be the pricing concept according to you? आपण माने भाबंतु, जदि आपण को गोटे प्रोडक्ट बनौछंती, you are the manufacturer of a product, then what should be the pricing strategy while entering to the market? While entering to the market, कोन pricing strategy आपण adopt करिवे? You all understood my question?
Ma'am, one second. Hello, ma'am.
Not to prepare बाबू, आपनकर fluctuate करछि इंटरनेट सुबुनी.
मैम टिके आउथरे कोंदो टिके क्वेश्चन
किले आपण 1+ बाबू. कौन नाटा क्वेश्चन है if you are having a new company and you are entering to the market along with your product, what should be the pricing strategy you have to adopt?
मैम प्राइसिंग
प्राइस टा
स्ट्रेटजी
कम ଅଛି low price
पूरा माने सुहाइला बेला जस्ट मैम जस्ट जेमती आमे गोटे प्राइस को जस्ट मेंटेन करबो जे एटा केमती आस्ते आस्ते माने जेमती पीएलसी बेला तो फर्स्ट इंट्रोडक्शन स्टेज रे
मिनिमल
देखिबो
मिनिमल
माने
प्रॉफिट
मिनिमम
जणे जणे कहि सरंतु आ जणे कहबे हां जे कहउतिले प्राइसिंग ता सुहाइला बलिया करबा
हां माने जस्ट मिनिमम
काहाको सुहाइला बलिया कस्टमर को
माने
सुहाइला बलिया
हां
ना सेलर को
ना मैम कस्टमर को जेमती
सेलर को सेल
अट्रैक्शन हो हां कस्टमर को टिके सोयला बेला रहबो ना
अच्छा अच्छा आउ जन मृत्युंजय बाबू आपनकर आंसर कोन थिला
मिनिमम प्रॉफिट रखिकी आम मार्केट को सेटा सेल करबा
वेरी
जोटा
गुड
कि
मिनिमम प्रॉफिट
सेलर भी लॉस होबनी आउ कस्टमर भी डिसैटिस्फैक्शन रहबनी as
यस
comparison to other source
Ma'am,
person.
वेरी गुड अच्छा एनीवन एल्स
Ma'am, value-based pricing means the product depends product requirement in the market and price of other competitor to compare with same product will be finalized by the market
by the market
market study.
अच्छा based on market study the price has to be finalized okay very good
गोटे प्रीमियम
anyone else
मैम
हाँ
प्रीमियम ब्रांड क्रिएट करबा
प्रीमियम
ब्रांड इमेज
brand image create करिए very good anyone else
It
so
should be
when
affordable.
it should be
Affordable.
affordable for the customers
Yes, ma'am.
okay so I will say while we're talking about entering to the market my question पचेरर कारण हला already in the last class we had a discussion about on this particular matter while we are entering to the market that was the introduction stage of the product entering to the market बुझी पाउछनी introduction stage निहाती while you are making an introduction stage you are not expecting any profit out of the market what you have to do you have to do maximum advertisement or communication advertisement भितर कोन कोन आसुची advertisement भितर आसुची general आपनको टीवी you know hold आपनको hoardings print media advertisement tv advertisement press advertisement except all these what kind of else communication you can do आपनकर next else communication हला कोन ना आपण जदि प्राइसिंग रे टिके कॉम्प्रोमाइज करूचंती या तो फिर इट इज कॉल्ड लो प्राइसिंग कांसेप्ट लो प्राइसिंग कांसेप्ट पिला ने so nahi unmute kali so when we are talking about pricing concept entering to the market is always ask for low price if condition kon condition hela if you are a non branded company let's talk about Tata is introducing a garment or introducing garment business which is called apanଙ୍କର कोन सेटा अछि garment Tata ro
Westside.
Westside when Tata is came along with the garment product Westside so there is no required to adopt low pricing concept एठी आपनको low pricing concept ର ଆବଶ୍ୟକତା ନାହିଁ because Tata is a brand and when we will buy the product from Tata we understood it is the best product in the earth so we will go and buy our requirements from the Westside as for the your pocket what your pocket is allowing because the prices are very high what your pocket is allowing you will buy accordingly fine but say it in jantu a company like Zudio also a company now Zudio approach kono low pricing concept there is a company which is like Kolkata Bazaar so tara concept la kono low pricing so these are not comparable to Tata so that's why here the pricing concept was low there the pricing concept was high, but both are brand. Tata is brand, also Bajar Kolkata. When we are talking about Zudio also, these are also brand. But brand ro comparison re be apana dekhuchanti, when there is a brand which is acquiring high price, still people are going. And there is a brand who is acquiring less price, still people are going. So penetration strategy or penetrating your product to the market based on n numbers of factors. N numbers of factors ଉପରେ depend करे. First of all, ଆପଣ କେମିତିଆ product ବିକ୍ରି କରୁଛନ୍ତି. ଆପଣ ଗୋଟେ non branded organization, completely non branded, completely new, so you have to compromise with the price. If you are a very, of a branded company and you came to the market with a new product or new services, so there is no requirement of, compromise with the price. କାରଣ already ଆପଣଙ୍କ ପାଖରେ ଗୋଟେ बनाया market ଅଛି. Tata came with the Tanish. Tanish is a gold and diamond making company of Tata. ସେଠି Tata को କୌଣସି compromise କରିବାକୁ ପଡୁନି. Tanish ରେ ଆପଣ ଗଲେ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ making charge ରେ ନା ସେମାନେ କୌଣସି offer ଦେବେ. Certainly offers are available, but in general there is no cut down in making charge. ଯଦି ଆମେ normal ସୁନା ଦୋକାନରୁ ଯେତେବେଳେ ସୁନା କିଣୁଛୁ ଆମେ କହୁଛୁ ଟିକେ discount କରିଦେ. ସୁନାର price ଉପରେ ତ discount ସେମାନେ କରିବେନି. କରିବେ କାହା ଉପରେ? making charge ଉପରେ କରିବେ. Got it? So when you are branded product,
ma'am, hello.
हाँ कुहନ୍ତୁ.
मैडम एक्चुअली जेतेबेले माने सिना जोटा ब्रांड ऑलरेडी माने एग्जिस्ट करूची मार्केट रे जदी पूरा नुआ पूरा न्यूली कंपनी हितबो जस्ट सी ताले इनिशियली तो फर्स्ट आको ताको
नै जानतो वेबसाइट केते वर्ष होला आपनकर लॉन्च हेची. It was like 10 years or 15 years back. But say 10 years back to be website never compromise with the price. But ଆପଣ ବଜାର କୋଲକାତା ବି ନେଇ ଯାଆନ୍ତୁ 10 ବର୍ଷ ତଳର କି 15 ବର୍ଷ କି 20 ବର୍ଷ ତଳର ପୁରୁଣା कंपनी जे कि तार इंडिया सारा तार सब्सिडाइज बिजनेस अछि. बट सी कोन ऑफर एंड अलाउंसेस रे दउची. फाइन. सो सेटी भी आपनकर बेसिकली देखा जाउची कि व्हाट काइंड ऑफ ब्रांड इट इज. व्हाट काइंड ऑफ ब्रांड इट इज. केते पॉपुलर ए ब्रांड ता लोको ब्रांड मीन्स व्हाट. ब्रांड मीन्स इट इज ट्रस्ट. आमे सेति पे या पूर्वरु ब्रांडिंग ता थिला. ब्रांड इज कॉल्ड ट्रस्ट. फाइन. जेमति कि आमे एबे मैक्सिमम पिला जेतले चश्मा करछु आमे देले हमर आई साइट टेस्ट करछु चश्मा करछु कोड करछु आइदर लेंसकार्ट रो करछु नले हिमालय रो करछु. So both are having equal price, around 10,000 rupees if you have to spend to have one glass, around 10,000. But आपण जाइकिना यदि गुटे लोकल शॉप रू आपनकर चश्मा करबे, same चश्मा it will cost around 5,000, 4,000, 3,000 रे भी चश्मा आराम रे ही जाउची. ताटू कम कॉस्ट रे भी ही जाउची. फाइन. But still we will go to a particularly to Lenskart. जोटी के Lenskart रे आपनकर जे आई टेस्ट करूची, I don't know what kind of certificate they are having. कारण सेही लोक आई टेस्ट करूची, सेही लोक जाई कि चश्मा देखौची भी राइट टाइम रे. फाइन. मो एटा एक्सपीरियंस करची Lenskart रे जे आई टेस्ट करूची से चश्मा देखौ
सेल पर्सन करचोंदी से माने भी
से भी सेल करूची. आपनकर कूपन्स देखौची से सेल करूची. आपण गोटे जानतु आपणकर घर पाखरे गोटे हॉस्पिटल जानतु जोठी डॉक्टर गोटे आसी बसुची हु इज अ सर्टिफाइड डॉक्टर ऑफ आई रो सर्टिफाइड डॉक्टर. सी आपण को आई टेस्ट करेबो. सी गोटे आपण को प्रेस्क्रिप्शन दबो. से प्रेस्क्रिप्शन आपण देखिबे शॉप रे अकॉर्डिंगली sorry आपणकर ग्लासेस आर बीइंग प्रिपेयर्ड एंड अकॉर्डिंगली इट विल गिव इट टू यू. Got it? That difference I could see in the both in Himalaya also. जोटा आपनकर टाइटन आई प्लस also and I will see the same in the Lenskart also. So मो तीनटा जगह रे चश्मा तयारी करची and मैं डिफरेंस देखिची. बट आम घर पाखरे गोटे मिश्र ऑप्टिकल्स अछि. इट्स अ बिग बडो हॉस्पिटल. तांकर जे डॉक्टर असचंदी ही इज फ्रॉम एसीपी मेडिकल से डॉक्टर असंती. आपण आई टेस्ट करेबे परफेक्ट बिकॉज़ व्हेन आई डिड दिस टाइम फ्रॉम द Lenskart मते मोर चश्मा रो लेंसेस जेतले पिंधिली पाखापाखि 1.5 मास मुंडो बिंधिला. देन आई मेक अ कंप्लेन ऑन टाइटन जो एठी Lenskart कि मोर आई साइट जो मो मुंडो कहीं बिंधुची. तो से तांकर डिफरेंट जिंस तांकर कस्टमर केयर ये से एट द एंड ऑफ द डे आई एम नॉट साटिस्फाइड विथ देयर आंसर्स. बट मो ता पूर्व चश्माटा जेतले मोर जेतले मिश्र ऑप्टिकल्स रु करथिली मझिरे सेटा पिंधुची मोर देयर इज नो काइंड ऑफ नो सच काइंड ऑफ पेन इन माय रेलिंग और ऑन हेड और आई साइट रे प्रॉब्लम किंतु एबे धीरे धीरे लेंस कार्ड चश्माटा एडॉप्ट ही गलानी दैट वाज द डिफरेंस आपण जेतले हॉस्पिटल जिबे डॉक्टर सहित देखाबे ना डॉक्टर आपण कोन करे ना एग्जैक्ट दबनी आपण का आई साइट रु टिके कम देथिबो जोटा कि आपण का एडॉप्शन टा जल्दी हबो सो दैट व्हाट आई एम सेइंग दैट समटाइम्स जेतले हमें ब्रांड को देखु ना हमें केवल ब्रांड को देखि कि जाऊ भरी we are not seeing the product, we are not seeing the services. We thought when it is a brand, that means the product services are approachable and good. And what is non-brand, that was non-approachable and might be sometimes they are compromising with the services. But सबुबले सेटा हेई नथे बट एई जो थॉट प्रोसेस एज अ कस्टमर एज अ कंज्यूमर हमर जो थॉट प्रोसेस अछि सेटा जगु हमें कोन करू ना नॉन ब्रांडेड रे ऑफर कंप्रोमाइज विथ द प्राइस कंप्रोमाइज विथ द सर्विसेज खोजु जोटी कि ब्रांडेड रे हमें ए सब खोजु ना सिंपल जिंस बुझियो जे हमें प्रॉब्लम रे फेस हैला परे चिंता करूचो नाइ रे नॉन ब्रांडेड भी भलो थिला हमें नॉन ब्रांडेड पाखरे करी देथिले भी भलो हिथांता जेतरा हमें कस्टमर फेस अ काइंड ऑफ रियल लाइफ इश्यूज और चैलेंजेस ता परे कस्टमर इटा भाबुचे बट इनिशियली कस्टमर ब्लाइंडली जो गुड़ाक एस्टाब्लिश्ड ब्रांड अच्छे जो माने नेवर कंप्रोमाइज विथ दी प्रोडक्ट नेवर कंप्रोमाइज विथ दी सर्विसेज नेवर कंप्रोमाइज विथ एनीथिंग हमें फर्स्ट से आड़ को अट्रैक्ट ही जाऊचु got it so that was called when we're talking about penetration strategy nuwa product it will always follow low pricing but as I have told you that is n number of dependency is there so n number of dependency rahila जदि एटा गुटे बहुत पॉपुलर ब्रांड तरफ आछि देयर इज नो रिक्वायरमेंट ऑफ एनी काइंड ऑफ कंप्रोमाइज इन प्राइसिंग बट जदि गुटे कंप्लीटली न्यू प्रोडक्ट आछि मार्केट को विथ नॉन ब्रांडेड company or manufacturer then must be it was acquired with low pricing concept came to the last objective to maintain the product image in this case the objective is to fix the higher price to create a perception that the product is of superior quality so maintain the product image पई जेमति मु कहली आपण सब बेले गोटे हायर प्राइस को क्रिएट करके रखिथिबे हायर प्राइस रे रहिथिबे so that was called skimming strategy where people thought about your superior quality fine गोटे एग्जांपल नै जानतु आपण माने भी सुनिथिबे टाटा वाज वन ऑफ द टाइम रे गोटे गाड़ी क्रिएट करिया को बहुत ट्राई करला बट इट वाज अ फेल प्रोजेक्ट व्हिच इज कॉल्ड टाटा नानो इट वाज अ फेल प्रोजेक्ट it was failed due to several feedbacks jemti ki it was not for the Indian roadways taro machine ta engine ta pachari thila agare nathila so there are lots of feedback came and because of that the company was withdraw this particular project after launching it into the Indian market it was being withdrawn ajika date re apan gote car dekhibe that was came from MG कौन सेटा आछि कमेंट it was just
electrical EV
हाँ it was just a reflection of Tata Nano similar आपण को देखिला बेले मन पड़नी कमेंट देखिले टाटा नानो रो गोटे लागुची तार सिस्टर ता भौणी के आछि फाइन से भौणी टिके कम पैसा रे ड्रेस पिनथिला ये टी अधिक पैसा रे ड्रेस पिनची से लाख टंका रे ऑफर करथिले ये 8 लाख ना 9 लाख ना केते नौची टाटा कमेंट ना ताठो अधिक नौची around fine so that means what if you will a model आपण गोटे मॉडल साड़ी पिंदी की जाउचंती ताले आपण को वैल्यूलेस आपण जदी मॉडल बट यू लुक लाइक मलाइका अरोरा then your value is very high right now so this is the difference sette bele loko taku not accepted because it is came along with 1 lakh rupees so सेही हिसाब रे सुनंतु जेतले लाख टंका जिंस तयारी हबो आपण तो एक्सपेक्ट करिवेनी कि से जो कोन हमर से कॉमेडियन लेडी टा आसे भारती आ आपणकर मलाइका अरोरा भितरे जेंति डिफरेंस रहूची both are good in their own services Bharti was excellent in humor and Malaika was excellent as a model. Fine, but you cannot compare both the person because our face value और ता face value with a difference अच्छी. सेमती टाटा नानो और कमेंट भितर एतिक डिफरेंस हला कोन दी जन जाक तांकर जिंस रे एक्सीलेंट बट टाटा नानो कम पैसा रे बिक्री होतिला ये अधिया पैसा रे बिक्री होचे बट वी आर वेरी मच attracted towards comment and we rejected Tata Nano. So that means it was superior quality which came along with a high price and it is called a skimming strategy for the market. आपण एमते बहुत जिंस देखिबे बहुत ही जिंस देखिबे जो थरे के जो स्किमिंग स्ट्रेटजी टा मैन्युफैक्चरर यूज करे. Fine. So similar kind of product heithiba, but the product was sold in a very high price. Very high price. Ar gote reason hela kono? Ajika date re apon jodi gote branded product, a branded company, and you will issuing a product with a high price, it will attract a certain community of the people. But a certain community of the people ko emane attract koruchondi and they will buy the product. One particular difference was, comment came along with the EV. But Tata ro jette bhi EV product asuchi, sabu bhalo asuchi. There is no complaint in EV. Fine, jadi nano thanta, nano ko bhi Tata EV kariki, biki thanta with a high price. Got it? So that was called maintaining the product image. So these are the objective of the pricing. In the next class, we will focus to factor influencing the pricing determination and methods of pricing. Ei dita ame next class re cover kariba. So if you have any, question, please ask.
Madam,
Otherwise,
pricing re buyer point of view, seller point of view, ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ କଣ ଥିଲା ଗୋଟେ?
Buyer point of view, seller point of view, and economic, scale re taro feedback kono. Buyer point of view re, it is value expressed. Tamane jodi if I spend 1 rupee, I expected that the services I should, it should came out from the product of 1 rupees. If I will spend 1 lakh rupees, I will expect that lakhe tankar product or services mu pai. Or if I spend 1 crore rupees, tale mu koti tankar mu moro feedback pai, value expressed. Seller point of view re hela kono? Na price is always the exchange of commodity. Mu kono bikuchi against re I will get the money. And economics point of view re value of satisfaction. So value of satisfaction means both the party satisfy hebe. Customer first satisfy haba because if the customer is being satisfied, he will spread good vibes about the product and services. And as we know, this is the era of social media. Ame bahut adhika, spread kuru through the social media about the product and services. There are some particular people also who will hired by the company to give feedback. Se ta feedback deyithibo, ame ta tole tara ahuri feedback do. So that is how the, the spread of satisfaction, either it is value satisfaction or it is value dissatisfaction. It will spread very fast and very hugely. So that was the 3 aspects of the pricing. Got it? Apan ka answer it paile?
Yes, madam.
Okay.
Thank
So
you.
ebe ame close kariba class. Puni mo 9:15 re class ta open kar debi so that Sulochana madam will take the HRM class.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Thank you.